Hyenas is a film about consent and the power dynamics that accompany it. Set in a small, impoverished town in Senegal called Koloban, the film kicks off by introducing Draman Dramé, the owner of the town's only general store and the most popular guy in town. Soon after, a very rich woman named Lingir Ramatu arrives. Ramatu and Dramé had been romantic partners some 30 years prior, and Dramé had gotten her pregnant and refused to accept responsibility for their child, thus resulting in Ramatu's exile from the town. Upon her return, she proposes to reinvigorate the local economy, so long as the townsfolk agree to carry out a grim task as an extension of her will. The film portrays consent in two different contexts: personal consent between two individuals and societal consent between an institution and a group. In Hyenas, personal consent dynamics are most notably shown by Dramé and Ramatu's history. The film implies that he stole her ability to consent by impregnating her and subsequently rejecting responsibility for his actions, and also destroying her means to any agency over her own life by causing her exile from Koloban. This sort of power dynamic is extremely common throughout history, as men have historically controlled or sought control over women's lives, bodies, and souls. One of the portrayals of this dynamic in Hyenas is no different, as Dramé stripped Ramatu of her ability to consent by denying that he impregnated her. However, Hyenas also explores the possibility of the reversal of this power dynamic, wherein Ramatu is able to reclaim her right to consent and even impose her own will upon her former abusers. The film's portrayal of societal consent correlates to the power structures imposed upon post-colonial societies such as that of Koloban. Senegal was colonized by the French, and its economy was based on extraction, as are all economies in nations that have been colonized. In many cases, when a host country is able to successfully reject a colonizer nation, its economic structures are unable to change radically without jeopardizing that country's immediate survival as a sovereign nation. In post-colonial economies, the host countries are sometimes forced to return to colonizer nations in commerce, wherein colonizers are once again able to impose their will upon the people of the host nation. This dynamic is explored in great depth in Hyenas between Ramatu as an institution and Koloban as a group. Consent is a concept that continues to be discussed and upheld as a human right that is commonly violated by those in power, whether that be between a colonizer and an entire country, an institution and the people it is meant to serve, or between individuals. Hyenas thrusts these dynamics into the limelight and makes its audience consider how the inherent power dynamics between two people or agencies, wherein consent can be granted willingly or stolen forcefully, not only develops but are upheld. Is there a power imbalance in equal consenting relationships between two people? Can similar relationships and dynamics be created and faithfully upheld between people and an institution? Is there ever a justification for the imposition of one's own power over another? Hyenas may not answer these questions directly, but it may help you come to an answer. Thank you for watching.